Hello my darlings and welcome to my channel. In today's reading we're gonna find out where the universe is taking you next. Maybe you're right now in a difficult situation, maybe not. You don't have to be in any kind of situation. Maybe you're just stuck or you're just floating. Maybe you're trying something very hard. So this reading will be applicable to any situation. We're just looking at where you go next, where God, the universe, whoever you believe in, is taking you next, or maybe why certain situations are happening to you currently, to build this road towards something. And this something we're going to look here in this reading, where to go next. So you may choose from those three piles: watermelon, grape, or banana. Let me see. I'm gonna add one card to each pile. This is gonna be like, I'm gonna open at the end, like a hint or something you need to know about your next move, next level, next part of your life, next transition. Okay, I hope you chose your pile, and we will start with pile number one. I'm gonna move this here. Hello pile one, whoever chose the watermelon. I'm gonna open this card at the end as an advice for you or certain hint, but I'm gonna start looking at your current situation or where you're going next. We'll see. Let's first look at your current vibe, situation, energy, what you're going through maybe, so you know this is your reading. Well, for pile one, something has been destroyed here. Something did not go according to your plan. Something was broken. Lots of disappointment could be. It could be your recent past, it could be your current present situation. And you had no other choice but to move forward. For most of you, it's regarding love. Love doesn't always mean romantic. It could also be about friendships, partnerships, any kind of relationship that you may have, even with family members. Basically, your feelings were not approved, were not maybe did not qualify for someone else, or somebody didn't appreciate you the way you wanted, or just something was disrupted, broken, destroyed. If this is how you feel, or you had this in your recent past, then watch this reading. If not, choose another pile. Here it's straightforward. Many of you already kind of moved on and took a leap of faith and said, okay, if it didn't work this area, or something didn't work out, I have to continue going. You still believe in love, you still believe in a positive outcome in the future, and you will have this positive outcome, because Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. This is your subconscious. So you, regardless of what's going on in your subconscious, there is a program of love. You have to eventually get what you want, or live this life of the Ace of Cups. Okay? So let's see if it resonates with you. Let's see where you're going next, where the universe is taking you next. Or maybe even why this happened, and why you had to move on, or you had to go through this. Where are you going next? First of all, I want to say, whatever you've been through or going through currently, it was one of your biggest lessons in life. Okay, so you couldn't really avoid this situation. It was written in the stars, if you will. But this is not just about what happened to you, but what about to happen to you, right? And you coming back to the stage of a student, in quotes. What does it mean? Does it mean all you've been through is, eliminated? No, not at all. But the universe is taking you currently towards a new phase of your life, like a new rebirth, like when you were, like, imagine you were born again in a good way, where all that happened to you, all these negative events, disappointments, they wouldn't really matter anymore when you get to this level. Not that you're going to forget them, mentally you will still remember those things, but emotionally it wouldn't bother you anymore, basically. I want to confirm with the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment, a completely new path. I hear desirable path. And whatever is about to happen to you in the upcoming future, I hear within 10 to 20 days, from whenever you watch this reading, it's timeless. Everything will make sense, and even the signs that the universe will give you will make sense, and you will realize eventually those steps that are about to come, those signs, those notifications that are about to come, notifications of life, right? It will show you a clear road, clear path towards this huge luck and success that you're about to receive. It's literally a blessing that will be noticed, a blessing that will be seen, a blessing that can be celebrated, a blessing that you basically won, right? You fought for it. If not physically, emotionally, you fought for this blessing. You put lots of effort into it, yes. And while I'm saying 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, you put lots of effort to get to this point. What is this about? Wow. Not that the universe will bless you with all the good stuff that you wanted, your wish fulfillment, right? But it will also make it stay. If before something good happened to you and you could only be happy for a certain amount of time, maybe quick, maybe 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, now it's staying with you. You're not letting it go. It's something that will come and stay with you. If this is your energy source, like for instance you were always like feeling tired, discouraged, the universe gives you this Queen of Wands energy that will last. You're gonna constantly feel the energy of happiness, energy of excitement, energy to do something, to create something. You're not gonna lose this energy. You're not gonna share this energy with somebody who can take it and make you drain. You pass that. It doesn't show me exactly in what sphere of your life, because it's an overall reading, like for many people, but definitely a transition. Wow. Oh my god. You actually, pile number 1, this is your good karma. Not just good karma, you managed to get to that point. Okay, I'm gonna say couple versions of this, what I sense here. For some of you, it's a lucky transition towards new home, new community, new city and country, maybe even for some, maybe literal transition. Maybe for others it's transition towards your new family, new spouse. If you wanted to be and reconnect with your parents or kids, it's also a reconnection. For others of you, if your wish was mainly, or the concern that you mainly have or had recently is about money, job, career, finances, same thing, business, you pushing to, or the universe pushes you, because we're asking where you go next. You go towards the Ten of Pentacles. You go towards pure abundance, money, successful business, successful job, impressive results at your work, in your career. And all of that you did. All of that you deserved. Justice. This is fair. The universe thinks this is fair. It's a fair outcome. It's not just pure luck. It's a fair outcome for you. Pile one. What else? Expect to get news. Those news could come from a woman that's specializing in something, a certain professional. Could be your mother, could be your spouse, whoever this Queen of Swords it could be to you in your life. They will give you good news about, again, if you needed some help, some advice, some decision to make, they give you this news, okay? If you had to sign a certain contract, you will get the good results. You will make this happen. If this contract is about a proposal or marriage, you will also get clarity about that. Any kind of contract, result, opportunity, if it's to sign up for a new job, for a new house, for a new business, certain contract could be here. And look at that, King of Swords. Maybe a contract with another person. If it's a love situation or partnership of any kind. Contract doesn't always mean on paper. It could also be understanding and conversation between the two people that you are both on the same page. For some of you, you'll meet the person that will match you 100%. You will be on the same, not just on the same page, you will also be, could be the same, not zodiac sign, could be, but I don't want to get that specific here, okay? Maybe some element, zodiac element will match you. Or this is just the energy of you and the other person. The seriousness of this situation. Maybe somebody will take responsibility for what they're about to tell you. Maybe before they didn't. Maybe somebody will come clean about something here. And you know, I had this Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in the beginning when I started shuffling. I didn't show it. I wanted to see what exactly is going on here. Knight of Pentacles. Where are you moving towards? And I want to tell you, whatever you're about to start receiving or about to receive, maybe you already received recently something, I don't know. It will last for long. The main point of this transition is something that will stay. Something that will not be taken from you. And you know why? It's very simple. Because whatever is about to come belongs to you. And many people don't understand it. Wow, guys, I'm channeling like a crazy idea right now, crazy thought I'm channeling. Even myself, I never really paid attention to it, but now when I'm channeling, I'm telling this to you, this is big. Why the thing that about to come or things about to come will stay? Because everything before that left you, that disappointed you, it was simply not yours. And because you in a stage right now where the things that about to come, they're actually for you, no one can take it from you. And in that note, I want to tell you that if recently or currently or in the close future something will leave you, something will not happen to you, something will be destroyed, let it be destroyed, because it means it's simply not for you. Yes, sometimes there is just not the right time. Then let it be not the right time. Accept it and say, okay, right now it's not for me. Maybe never for me, maybe just now. But I strongly see that what's about to start happening, it could start slow. I don't see a fast movement of an actual wish. I do see some news are coming in, yeah. But whatever is about to come and come to you and build on you is something that will stay because it belongs to you. It's, you know what comes to me? It's like a child. If you gave birth to a child, or you a parent of a child, the child can grow, the child can maybe live with someone else, the child may have a different personality, the child may not look like you even, but you cannot take the fact that this is your child. The same thing is here. Something that's about to come, it belongs to you. And to be afraid to lose it is foolish, because it simply cannot go. It can go for some time. For some period of time it can go. But why would you worry that something is yours will never come back? So always remember this thought. I think this is like a crazy insight for everyone, including myself. Like, I never even thought about it before. And it happens often when I'm channeling. I don't think of what I'm channeling, but eventually, sometimes I even rewatch my own readings and I'm like, wow, where did this come from? And here I just want to tell you guys, every time something is not working out, just say, just doesn't belong to me at the moment. But what belongs to me will never leave me. And it will give you this understanding that you didn't really lose anything. It just passed you by. It may have given you some emotions, some lessons, but it was never yours. But what's about to come, guys, it's major. And with that thought, I want to look at your card. Let's see what message, advice for you about everything that we just talked about. Look at this, inner freedom. Wow, number 13. And imagine, inner freedom is it's your thoughts, maybe negative thoughts or disbeliefs that you in. The path is always open, but sometimes you're afraid to take this leap of faith and come out of it. So for some of you, you're just stuck in your own blockages, disappointments, things that you believe according to what recently happened to you or in general. But just understand, as we spoke about, whatever's yours will never leave you, and it can give you this inner freedom. This is literally what I was just describing is inner freedom. Maybe you were just freed by this reading of your thoughts, that you thought something you cannot get. But through this reading you realize that you were always free. to come out. The road was always open for you. Whatever's yours will always be able to come in. The doors were never closed for something that belongs to you. Wow, how beautiful is that? Let me know comments what you think about that. I feel this is big for pile 1. I would recommend everyone. I cannot force every pile to watch this pile, but I think this pile is amazing. Thank you guys, and I'm going to pile number 2. Hello pile 2, whoever chose the grapes. It matches the tulips. By the way, I'm gonna say in every pile, you should watch pile 1. There's some interesting information, especially by the end of the reading, that you may need in your life in general. Even if the reading itself doesn't resonate. Just saying, for some. So let's see where you go next, where the universe takes you next. And then at the end, I'm gonna open this card as an advice or anything you need to know. Before I start, I'm gonna describe your current situation or something that happened recently, or your mood, your energy, so you know if it's your pile. What's going on here, pile 2? Pile 2 is straightforward. You're ready to get to another level of your life. You're ready to proceed. I don't know what exactly you're doing here, but you in motion. If not yet, you're about to be this week or within the next 8 days. You will be already doing something here about your life. You will take a leap of faith. You will start something new. Maybe it's a new business. Maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe it's a new place where you're going to go, new idea that you're going to proceed towards. Something here is ready to be in action. If before you were kind of unstable, now you found this balance and you say, okay, I can balance things out. Maybe you're gonna multitask in certain things, right? And you're gonna try several things here. Or maybe you're gonna start something new without ending the old. Hopefully not a relationship, right? But what I'm saying is you will be able to balance things, balance your energy, and start some. What is this about that you're starting, that you're going to, definitely future plans for either new career, new business, maybe for some we're gonna go to new college maybe, or you signing up somewhere, new house, new environment, new community, a new relationship, maybe marriage for some. You're gonna, you're ready to get married. Even if you don't have a partner yet, maybe you're emotionally ready now and you say, okay, before maybe I wasn't ready, now I'm kind of ready to proceed to a new level. I'm ready to risk, I'm ready to try. If you're in that kind of energy, right? I even heard for some you're ready to make a certain procedure. Maybe it's regarding your health. Maybe you're ready to start losing weight or gaining weight. Maybe you're ready to try a new diet. You're ready for something here to release, remove some attachments, addictions. Yes, you're moving forward, you're going towards it. But this is your view on where you are right now. Let's see what the universe thoughts on it. Where the universe is taking you. God, whoever you believe in. Where does it take you, actually? Wow, towards the sun. Temperance. Page of Wands. The universe is on the same page with you and agrees to this decision. Even I want to say you really align with the universe right now. The only thing I would say you're not aware of, or you didn't think of, could be that you think right now to get where you want or to achieve what you want, to start what you want, you need to really be very, very active, which is great. Okay, we always have to make first steps. But the universe is telling you, as soon as you turn this way, as soon as you really make this decision, the universe will hold you and will say, you don't have to do that much anymore. You just need to make a first step. And everything else will align. How beautiful is that? The universe will carry you as a child on this white horse. Your angel guides will hold you on their wings, while you will just be this page of wands who's trying new things or trying to take a leap of faith and do something new, or finally make a certain decision. As soon as you make this, as soon as you make a first move, everything will align with you. Let's see more. What is this about? The star going towards this. Wow, for some of you, you really have a big dream here. And you know there is lots of competition to get there, or lots of, you think there's lots of competition and anxiety, or you will need to really put effort into get where you want to get. For instance, for some of you it's about a child. Maybe you decided to have a child or another child, and you like thinking, okay, in order to conceive, in order to have a child, I might need to go to the doctor, I might need to do, you might need, I'm not saying you won't, but you might need to go through certain steps, and the universe is like, oh, as soon as you already made the first step, accepting these difficulties, then you know what, will make things easier for you. This is amazing. Pile number 2. Some of you will finally decide to change your workplace. Maybe you were afraid to change things around, or maybe you were afraid to open your own business, or to have several things to do, and you said, I might not handle it. And as soon as you start, you will handle it. Definitely. Yes. And not just handle it, you will make more money. Some projects that will be the Ace of Cups, new beginnings, if it's a job, a project, a business, a child, a relationship, anything that is in the beginning stage will really grow fast. Will align, because you aligned with the universe. Yes, just make this first move with the Chariot. For some of you, you may recently been into the Four of Cups, where you didn't see any opportunities, but I see you coming out of it. You already at a point where you're like, okay, I'm tired of, being in this situation, in this stagnation, I'm gonna just start. And as soon as you start, the universe will catch you. Is there anything else for pile number 2? For some of you, you have or had a literal who is this? Some Empress. You could have had a fight with your mother, or with a woman in your family, or a friend. It doesn't have to be literal fight. It could be just like, it could be inner fight even. Trying to prove something to one another, trying to show that you can do better, trying to prove that they were wrong. Maybe there could be some, it doesn't have to be a woman, it could be, you can take it whichever way it resonates with you, because I know also men watch me. Welcome, by the way. Please write comments if you are. But the point is, you could have had some competition here, or trying to prove something to someone, right? And the universe is telling you there is no more, don't waste your energy on that, because your actions will show the world what you are capable of. You don't need to say it, you don't need to prove it. Your actual results will show them. Your victory will show them. And finally, let's look at your card. Any advice, any hint for you? Pile number 2. The one and the many. And here I want to say number 17, by the way. Here I want to say, concentrate on yourself currently, on your task, on your journey, on your goal. Don't pay attention to what other people say or think, because eventually they will align with you. And why? As soon as you will start believing in yourself or doing your thing, everyone else will start showing themselves in a different light. Why? Because everyone around us, everything around us is the mirror of ourselves. So as much as you would want to compete with someone, to prove to someone, you will get the same payback from the other person or people. They will show you, they will mirror you what you lack. They will mirror you what you don't believe, in which sphere of your life you don't believe in yourself. But as soon as you concentrated on your victory, there's those people around you that automatically will think differently about you. You don't need to tell them, you don't need to prove them. Your deeds, your fate will show them. Your results will show them. Remember that. Wow, what an amazing reading overall today. Thank you, pile number 2. I told you maybe you should watch pile 1. And I'm going for pile 3. Today I'm lost in the piles. Hello, pile number 3, who chose the bananas. I recommend to everyone to watch pile 1, but pile 2 was also not bad, in a way where you can learn certain lessons. But pile 1 was amazing. I had an amazing insight, especially at the end of the reading. So if you would like to watch it, maybe some lesson, life lesson will be for you. Let's look at you, pile number 3. So this card I'm gonna open at the end, like a hint or an advice for you. And now we're gonna look at where you go next, where the universe takes you next. And first we're gonna look at your current energy, current situation, so you know it's your pile. What's going on here? For pile 3, you feel that something happened, something was unfair here. Recently or currently, something is unfair. Like, for instance, somebody took your position or your job, and you feel like it could also be in friendship, could also be in partnership. It's like, it's not really as much as a betrayal, but you feel it as it was a betrayal, or it's not fair, it's unfair, it's maybe unexpectedly somebody did something. I'll give you one simple example that comes to me, right? Like, you have a best friend and you have just some other friend, and you found out that your best friend went out with your other new friend and never told you about it. And you're like, what a betrayal. Why would they do this? Again, this is just a simple example. It might sound silly, but sometimes those kind of things, we may feel unfair about it, like why people act a certain way. And I would recommend to just practice acceptance not of just of the situation, but also of Those people, that's who they are. You cannot change them, you cannot make them feel the other way. And basically who is disappointed is you, and it's your own responsibility that you're disappointed. Instead of just saying, okay, those two people maybe don't even worth my attention anymore, you know? So depends, of course, on the situation. Or maybe you're not knowing the whole situation. Maybe those people eventually will realize that they did something wrong. But if you're gonna be just upset or sad or angry at them, this will not help it or yourself. Again, could be disappointed betrayal in love. It could be some unexpected situation, maybe with money. Maybe you lost some money all of a sudden, or somebody scammed you, because we also have the Ace of Pentacles. Could be online scam even for some. I'm just describing your current situation. It could go anywhere. Or your co-workers just plotted something against you, and you feel it, you know it, you don't feel comfortable. Maybe it's a third-party situation. If it's not related to you in any way, don't watch this reading or choose another pile. But something here, whatever happened, either made you stagnant or made you look at this at life from a different view. It hurt you. That's what I see. Anyways, where you go next, where the universe takes you next. Where is it pushing you? Where is it pushing you? It's pushing you to review and revise your life and your way of thinking of people, allowing people in your life, maybe being too nice to people that you shouldn't even put close next to you, maybe to if you're right now in a hermit mode, or you feel that you want to be alone, or you feel that, or maybe you currently like recently felt it, or you feel that you are alone and you were left out, this is your universal lesson. And I know some people say, I'm tired of those lessons. I understand, but here you literally needed it. You had to review. You know why you had to go through this? Because in your future you have a very good opportunity here. But in order not to act towards this, like, or to ruin this new opportunity, you had to go through this situation. Maybe so you would not repeat the old lesson in the future. Or you would not repeat the old mistake in the future. And I'm not saying you made a mistake, but your reaction could also be like, sometimes we say it wasn't our fault, I didn't do anything, they did this to me. But your reaction towards this situation, your anger, all of that is a mistake, basically. Why? Because you ruin yourself, you ruin your mood, you destroying yourself, maybe your health even, because every time you are depressed, you ruin your health. You making sudden decisions that shouldn't have been made, and that's okay. But you needed this situation in order not to go back in the future. Because in the future you have good things. You moving towards something good, pile 3. That's the main point. Where are you going? You're going towards success, love, relationship, maybe good career path, good job, new co-workers maybe, and so forth. But you don't want to destroy it again. You don't want to do this. What else for pile number 3? Yes, you have to review. You may have a certain temper here for pile 3. For instance, you, as something happened, you immediately make certain assumptions. You may react strangely, even to yourself, when you're angry, especially, or when you're sad. You may do unnecessary things. You may go towards certain attachments, addictions, and all of that gets you back into the same circle, and you about to come out of this circle. You're about to move forward from this cycle that was never ending. Something here was repeating itself, and it's something to do with your way of action. Any action. Action could be different. Maybe you are the person that never speak out. Maybe you always hold things within instead of saying them out loud to the other person or people. And because you're not saying anything, they're doing whatever they want. It could go both ways. Or maybe you suddenly say mean things to people because you were angry, but then it's too late. Something about your temper, your character. And yes, you are who you are, you should stay being yourself, but we always can improve certain habits of ours that we feel that they distract or they destroy our life. Or they don't just get us towards the result that we want to be in. If you always get upset at someone if they did something wrong, or you close off and you say, I'm gonna block this person, I'm never gonna talk to them again, without even figuring out what happened, or without even letting them a chance to say anything. This is also a reaction. All of that, think about it, in which way, why you need to be in this hermit, why maybe you even needed to lose a friend, a good person around you, somebody you loved, you liked, you cared for, or at the time you may be lost. Maybe it's not a total loss, nobody knows. But why this happened, it was needed. Judgment, this is a major arcana. Didn't just happen for no reason. It wasn't minor, it was your main lesson of how you give, receive love, how you approach love, how you care with love or talk with love. Maybe too much for some people here. You may be doing or saying or giving too much of love. And what does it mean? You may say, there is never too much of love. Oh yes, there is. Some people are so overwhelmed when the other person is putting their love on them, and they're not ready to get this love. They're not ready for all this love. You're basically bombarding them with this love, with this care, with this, 20 times a day messaging, calling non-stop. All of that is overdoing. And it's good if you found a person who likes all of that. But if you found a person who barely talks, or it's too much for them, they will definitely, close off from such person. Does it mean you bad or they're bad? No. They just have a different dynamic in their life. And then you may tell me, okay, Nata, that's, fair. But why do I need this person if I cannot give them love? Exactly. Why do you need such person or people around you? Then find somebody who will would want this cup. And if they wouldn't, just let them go and say, okay, I tried, didn't work. Means not my people. Easy. But why are you getting upset at those people? If you look at their part, they didn't do anything wrong. And I'm talking like that, not that I'm trying to, you know, teach you or preach here, but sometimes my channeling is like teaching, and that's how my guides want me to talk to you. Let's finally look at this card as a hint or a warn. I don't know why I said a warning, but an advice maybe for you. Whatever it is, pile 3. Aim at God. And for you specifically, I want to read this part, or even for myself to catch the energy. What is this about in your situation? Yes. You are being called to dedicate your life to walking with God, with your true self in the light. So this is about, remember we saw the hermit mode. This is a good time for you right now to reevaluate your, as I said, your decisions, to reevaluate your anger, your inability to understand, forgiving yourself and other people. You don't have to forget, you don't have to accept them, you just forgive for your own sake. And if you feel alone right now, or lonely, or left out in the cold, it's also, the card is talking about God is always within you, always with you, never alone, never. Even at your, especially at your darkest moments. But otherwise, I do see a very prosperous future for you. The universe is taking you towards your future, new, I hear endeavors, new land, new job, new relationship, new friendship. It's taking you there, but it doesn't want you. The universe doesn't want you to make similar mistakes in the future, or spend your energy or time on thinking why certain person didn't act the way you want them to act. Wow, what a strong reading overall. Thank you very much, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you in my other videos. Bye bye.